Hi guys, today we want to talk about how you can support yourself during this time and how you can support your immune system. We're not experts, we simply just want to share what we have experienced and what we know. We want to talk about the immune system because it's not being regularly talked about in the media.
There's all these preventative measures, but what can you actually do to support yourself? And in the numbers, what you're seeing is that the elderly people have more risk of getting severely ill. But why is that? Well, basically the older you get, the weaker your immune system gets naturally. But that means that the inverse is also true. The better your immune system works, the better your chances are of survival or of just moving through this as quickly and smoothly as possible.
So, how can you support yourself during this time and maintain good overall health? Well, the most obvious for some people, and maybe not others, is get plenty of rest, so 7 to 8 hours a night of rest. If you can go outside, then go outside and spend some time in nature. Breathe, feel the sun on your skin, get some fresh air into your lungs.
Yeah, sunlight is very important, so get it if you can.
And also exercise. If you can and you do have the space to exercise, then be moving your body. Get the blood flowing, the oxygen flowing throughout the body.
Even if you have a fever, obviously take it easy, but still get a little bit of exercise, a little bit of movement. It will help you. But the big thing we want to talk about today is nutrition. How can you best support yourself with the things you eat? Now there's a few main minerals and vitamins that really help your immune system. So vitamin C, most people know, is a big one. Zinc is another one. And then vitamin D is often overlooked, but you should definitely not have a deficit of vitamin D because it will compromise your immune system. And also vitamin A and vitamin E are not to be forgotten. So where do you get these things? Well, let's see. Vitamin C.
Citrus fruits. Pineapple.
Brussels sprouts.
Broccoli.
Peppers. These are some that are high in vitamin C, and there's many. It's in a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Berries.
You can also Google the foods with the highest vitamin C. What else? Zinc.
Pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds is a big one. We like to take this one. But it's also in whole grains.
Nuts and seeds.
And legumes. Yeah. Vitamin D. You get it from the sun, but not necessarily all you need. It's not always the case. It might not hurt to get a supplement of vitamin D. Overall, you just want to make sure you eat enough fresh fruits and vegetables. And don't forget about your nuts and seeds, your
whole grains, legumes,
and beans.
But if for whatever reason you can't get hold of fresh fruit and vegetables during this time, then of course you can take a vitamin C supplement, zinc and D, A and E if you so need to and wish. But don't be too heavily dependent on these because your body does take up most of the minerals and the vitamins from the foods we eat rather than a supplement. So that supplement is really just there to be a support.
Yeah, intake is more optimal from the things you eat rather than supplements. Also, you want to especially avoid processed animal foods. And in general, you want to avoid processed foods. Now, you may have heard of some of the risk factors with this virus. Smoking,
heart disease,
cancer,
diabetes.
Yeah, and specifically diabetes and heart disease can be cured and can be prevented with a whole foods plant-based diet. Yeah, a lot of research has come out in the last decade or so. It's not for some crazy reason that a lot of people get on board of this train. If you haven't looked into this yet, now's the time.
So another thing that you can do to support your immune system is probiotics and prebiotics. Because if you didn't already know, your gut is where the main functioning of your immune system is.
Yeah, very important to have a happy, healthy gut microbiome.
Get the good bacteria flowing and growing. So we made sauerkraut.
Pickled vegetables.
And coconut yogurt.
Yeah, we made all of these yesterday in under 1 hour. It ferments for a week or two. If you don't have that time, maybe you can order some. Again, you can take supplements for this or you can make it yourself. It's very easy to do. good time to, if you have the time right now, you're a little bit bored, good time to get into this. Now, if you want to take that one step further, you also want to look into prebiotics. That's basically making sure that these good bacteria have something to eat in your belly. Specifically, onions, leeks, and garlics, for example, are very good, and bananas. Now, I want to make a side note here about garlic and also related to vitamin C. Because if you look into these things related to the coronavirus, what you're going to find is lots of articles that basically discredit garlic doesn't help, vitamin C doesn't help to kill the virus. No, it doesn't. It may probably not kill the virus, but it's a very important part of being healthy and having a good immune system. So it upsets me a bit when you see all these articles online. That's what you search for, and it all says no, no, no. The answer is yes. Take vitamin C, take your garlic, eat your onions. It's good.
So, what not to do during this time? Well, if you're drinking a lot of alcohol, then you really, really, really want to try and drink none or really reduce your alcohol consumption.
Yeah, not the best thing for your immune system.
Mm-hmm.
So smoking, not a very good habit, especially in this time.
Yeah, we know that it's a respiratory infection, so all about breathing and lungs, and if we're smoking, it's not going to be supportive.
Also, what doesn't help is to eat unhealthy foods, basically the opposite of what we've been talking about. So things that are very processed, things that are fried, and refined carbs. Sugar and refined carbs basically give you a glycemic reaction, causing inflammation in the body. And when there's inflammation in the body, your body's going to be busy dealing with that and not busy with your immune system. If you're into fasting, this can really help in some cases. When you get sick, as many people know, you don't feel like eating, and so fasting can be a good thing. But is it? Research has actually shown that there's two ways you get sick, right? There's bacterial infections and there's viral infections. Now, research has shown that for bacterial infections, fasting is good. Yeah, you're starving out the bacteria. The bacteria is the one that also feeds on the sugars. So not eating is a good thing. With viral infections, that's not the case. The virus doesn't eat sugar to nourish yourself and make sure you're well fed. Don't overeat, but definitely don't undereat in this time.
Mm-hmm. Stress, anxiety, the fear that's playing out right now.
Fear is very big, and for good reasons in some ways. But regardless of what the whole story is, where this comes from, yeah, there is truth. There is real things happening, and it's sad times. People are getting sick and people are dying. It's good to be aware of all these things. Mm-hmm. But what is not good for you personally is to let these things just run in your mind all day and just constantly be in anxiety, be fearful, think about it, and be stressed about it all day.
And be consumed by it.
Yeah, if you let it run you, it will run you. It will take your energy.
So activate the parasympathetic nervous system. And you can do that by doing yoga, meditation, exercise, spending time outside,
Just
talking.
Just breathe.
Breathing.
This is going to be difficult in these times, but therefore very important. Take in the information you need, be aware of what's happening, but definitely don't let it run you all day. Find a moment where you say, that's enough, I'm going to do what I can to just be with me, to just breathe, and to come to a good place and a relaxed place.
So be well, guys, be healthy, and take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones if you can during this time. We are sending you so much love. So we hope this was helpful for you, and please share it with friends and family who you think may need this information at this time. If there are any questions you have or anything that you're not sure about, anything that you'd like to learn more about, then please just send us a message or leave us a comment.
Yeah, we're here. We're happy to converse, to connect, to communicate. Just reach out and we'll see how we can help and support one another.
Love you guys.
All the best.